Dear Eve, and welcome to Sibyl Tarot. This is a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising during the month of April, Virgo. So the first card out we have here from the Arc deck is Chiron, your healing power, empathy and ability to teach or learn remedies. So Chiron is known as the wounded healer. Chiron actually represents Virgo energy. So this could be just, at a time, Virgo, that maybe you may be observers, and healing others, have a healing energy towards others, especially others that may be feeling a little bit wounded at this time for one reason or another. Or this could be just yourself, giving yourself healing within, Virgo. So the next card that we have here is the 10th house. So your achievements and status in the outside world. So the 10th house is all about, your career, how you project yourself, towards others, or that, it's, your status as to, how people see you, or that as well. People can see you probably, as a good listener, so to speak, maybe that you would be kind of, offer, even though you're not trained in it, offer some type of, counselling for people. And the next card out we have here is Taurus. The energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It is rich, earthy and productive, yet relaxed and slow. And it does say, with, helping others, or, healing others, so that brings rewards. And Virgo people are, known for this particular, quality, or that, but I just feel that, during the month of April, that maybe this may be returned to you in some way, whether it be somebody listening to, to you for a change, somebody helping you to heal some wound, or that, or maybe, that you're being rewarded, in a tangible way, maybe for helping others, or that you're being recognized, within the 10th house, as a person that, can be of service, or, help people maybe that are a little bit disadvantaged, But the first card out we have here at the heart of the spread is the 7 of Cups. And the 7 of Cups talks about choices, choices that you might be in the dark about, choices in your love area, Virgo, as well. So this could be just, at the heart of what you probably desire, as well. With the 7 of Cups, you might desire a lot of different things. There's several cups here, but look, the next card that's crossing it is the Ace of Cups. So this is to do with love, Virgo. For a lot of Virgos, there's new beginnings for you, in the love area, and maybe that you have a choice to make, or choices, within your love area, with a relationship, or that, but it's very, very positive. The Ace of Cups talks about new beginnings, but it's an offer, given from the divine, and it's very healing as well. So this could be, especially with this Chiron here, and, Taurus is ruled by Venus, and Venus is the goddess of love, and Venus now is in Aries at this time. So for a lot of Virgos, you may be feeling very much loved during this month. So what's crowning the spread we have here is Temperance, and Temperance is a major arcana card, and it's Sagittarian energy, and it talks about the blending of two energies, two people coming together, could be, within friendship, it could be a very strong bond that you have here. to do with a friendship or that, but it also can be to do with relationships with that, but be very spiritual inclined. And as well, temperance is all about healing as well. So, this relationship maybe that's coming towards you or that, or a relationship that you're in now, or a friendship that you're in now, this person could be offering, their time, their patience towards you, and maybe just, sitting with you, or that, but it's, it's very, very positive and a loving energy that's around you. You may be, thinking of approaching a friend, maybe to talk about your love life or that, talk about maybe a new love, talking about choices that maybe you have to do within your love life, with a partner or that. And maybe you need a good friend, just to kind of hear you out, so to speak. The next card out we have here is the Three of Pentacles. This is what lies beneath. And the Three of Pentacles is earth energy, Virgo, Taurus here, and Capricorn. But with the Three of Pentacles, can talk about, a power couple as well. A couple that are very strong, very united, that good solid foundation, and this could be that, you met a person, in the distant past, and you're kind of setting yourself, into a solid foundation with this person, and it talks about teamwork as well, but I feel that it's a very grounding relationship that's here. Maybe this not might be to do with a lover or that, but it could be just to do with a friendship or that. I also feel though that there might be, setting aside, to do with love or anything like that. It could be as well that you might have choices within the work area, choices as well about, you could be new premises, being open to you, keys to a new premises or that, being offered here. There might be some paperwork as well, to do with this, something to maybe, a lease of some sort. And you could be looking at different options here, or there could be options for you to do with a lease, that you're in the dark about. Maybe they're offering a lease, a yearly lease, or 18 months, or, 2.5 years of that, and you want a shorter term, or maybe you want a longer term lease because you want, to build foundation here. So the next card out we have is another major arcana card, and it's Judgment. Judgment is Scorpionic energy. This is what you're leaving, in the past. This is what you're moving away from, It could be in that, in the past with relationships, somebody, could have been quite judgmental towards you or that, and maybe going forward now, getting into another relationship or that, this is what you don't want, that way? And maybe, you're looking at the past to, to kind of, take heed of what's gone on, with past relationships, and you're looking over it now, and then you're saying, well, this is not, the type of person, that I want going forward, or that because of these choices, because of these choices in the love area, and that maybe as well with the Ace of Cups here, the Judgment card, and the 10th house, that you want to be recognized, because the Judgment is blowing the trumpet, and that you want to be recognized for the person that you are, and I feel as well, with this Taurus energy here, that you're a very grounded, stable person, you know, and you don't want instability in your life. But here with the Three of Pentacles, this talks about, you know, a solid foundation for you, Virgo. So regardless whether it's to do with a relationship or a situation or, you know, business or that, you know, that you want something that's very, you know, solid. And that Virgos are always about that, you know, Virgos work, you know, they're they're known for, you know, putting the work in, putting the hard graft in. It could be though as well, you know, somebody from your past looking, Virgo, you know, with the Judgment card, looking for, you know, a second chance, you know, and maybe you're viewing your options, you know, with regards to this, you know, um, maybe, you know, in the past, this person was, you know, very grounded, very stable for you, and for whatever reason, you went your separate ways. But you know, this talks about a second chance, and if this is what it's talking about, Virgo, it's just recently happened. But coming towards you here, we have here is the Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords talks about healing once again. You know, we have Chiron, the wounded healer, so you could have came out of a relationship here, um, after the Three of Swords, after your heart being broke, you know, after a bit of heartache, heartbreak around you, and you could be being very protective within yourself, you know what I mean? And maybe you are looking, you know, to go out back out on the dating scene or that, but maybe it's just not the time at the moment, that you're still in that healing process with this Chiron card here and the Four of Swords. And maybe with you know, the 10th house is asking you kind of, you know, to put in, you know, that love and energy that you've given before, you know, into yourself, you know, with the Ace of Cups here. Giving self-love. Yeah, because the next card out we have here is the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords is air energy. And this is, you know, in the position of how you might be feeling, you know, at this time. But it also, you know, this other card popped out as well. I don't usually do two cards in the one position, but here we go. You know, so with the Nine of Swords, it talks about having sleepless nights of that, you know, worrying about, you know, what could have, you know, worrying about tomorrow, you know, worrying about things that might never happen or that. But it could be that, you know, you may be, you know, single for a time, single at a moment, but also with this Nine of Pentacles, and maybe it's that you're not used to being single, Virgo, but Virgos are quite, because they represent, you know, the Hermit card. The Hermit card represents Virgo energy, and they don't mind being on their own. Do you know what I mean? Virgo like their own company or that, but especially if you've just come out of a relationship or that, it's asking you to take time out for yourself, you know what I mean? And to start enjoying yourself, bring in what makes you happy, you know, what makes you content. Do you know, could be even, you know, start investing in yourself, investing in your work, or, you know, just your own time and effort, tending to your own garden, so to speak, you know. And these are two nines here. So with the Nine of Pentacles here, it goes on to, you know, to the Ten of Pentacles, that, you know, a relationship that has it all. And maybe this is, you know, a time in the future, not saying for during the month of April, but that you will come into, you know, a relationship that is grounded, balanced and stable, that is, you know, that you can work as a team, you know. So stop worrying about that you're being single now, or that, you know, you may be feeling that you're not worthy in some way, you know. You might not feel confident with the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is asking you now to, you know, to bring out that confidence in yourself, you know, to stand your own ground. And, you know, to say that you are worthy as well, especially with this Chiron here. And, you know, you could be shown it in ways that ways through, you know, expressing it in ways through your 10th house, in recognition that other people will recognize you. But what we have here now is the Knight of Pentacles. You know, there is a slow moving offer coming in here towards you. Like I say, with the Knight of Pentacles, it is quite slow, but it's methodical, you know. And this person, you know, they're quite focused on you, you know. They might be a younger energy. They might come across as a bit how would you say, a bit self-centered, you know, at times, but they are normally quite loving, you know what I mean? It just takes some time to open up, you know, time to show their emotion, time to, you know, express themselves or whatever, but they are coming towards you in the future, but I just don't think it's during this month. It can also talk about, because we have here is the Nine of Pentacles, that you could be building up your own finances here. And with the Knight of Pentacles, it's saying that it is going to be kind of a slow process. But we have here in your hopes and fears is the Three of Cups. So there will be, you know, there will be reason for you to celebrate this during this month. It may be that you're meeting up with friends or that. And this also talks about building up self-confidence. Do you know what I mean? And it may be what it is that you need, especially here with this Temperance card. What you need is your friends around you at this time, you know, to help you build up this you know, confidence. Maybe you're just lacking in some self-confidence, or that maybe all is what you need is a kind of like a good girls' night out, or that, you know, have a bit of fun, let your hair down or whatever. And this can be, you know, a really good boost for you, you know, that way. But definitely there could be even this person that's coming towards you, you know, it could be a reunion of sorts, you know, with the Judgment card and the Three of Cups here. The Three of Cups talks about a reunion, and the Judgment card talks about a second chance. But I feel that if it is a past energy, or that they are going to be slow moving towards you. And we'll just see what the final card here is, as in the outcome. Yeah, lovely. So this is the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords is new beginnings. It's air energy. It's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but it's new beginnings, and it's clarity of mind. It's also victory, you know, victory that, you know, starting fresh again, you know, having a new mindset, you know, a fresh outlook on life as well, you know. And it could be also clearing away energies, you know, old past energies that no longer are serving you for your highest good, do you know, that way. And as well, it's, you know, it's because with the nine of swords, the 9 will go to the 10, do you know, that way. And but the outcome now for this month is bringing in a new fresh mind, you know, a new clear mind, clarity of mind, and just to start thinking, you know, of fresh ideas, new ways of doing things, new ways of meeting people, even as well, you know, especially to do with dating, with the Seven of Cups here, you know, maybe not going down the route that you kind of always take, you know, the most trodden route, you know, maybe starting, you know, on a new road of some sort, or that, you know. But whatever it is, you're going to be very successful with the Ace of Swords. Whatever it is that you do decide to take a new fresh look at, a new fresh approach, whether it be to do with love, whether it be to do with, you know, your career with the 10th house, you know, or whether it to be to do with your money, you know, with Taurus here, you know, your assets, or that. Take a new fresh approach, and, you know, things will start opening up. And this is what this Aries season is all about. It's the beginning of the new astrological year, so it's a new year for you, you know, in terms of astrology, so to speak. So I do hope you like the reading, Virgo. If you do, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Cheers. Islam.